my name is Dawn and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making coleslaw. I call it beginner coleslaw because it is quick and easy, but this is the coleslaw that we make all the time. So let's get going. The first things that we need our ingredients. And we start with a bag of coleslaw mix. Sure, you can grate your own cabbage and carrots and you go for it, but I don't do that. I use a bagged mix, and I'm going to show you that today I'm going to add an ingredient that kind of fancies it up. You don't have to do it. I don't do it most of the time, but I have it in my kitchen today, so I'm going to do it. And that is cauliflower. Cauliflower chopped up into your coleslaw takes it to a new level. So if you have it or want to try it, do it. We're going to need some mayonnaise. And today we're also going to use mustard. Now you can see I'm just using yellow ballpark mustard, but you can omit the mustard. You can use Dijon mustard. You can use stone ground mustard. Use what you have, use what you like. Today I sort of in a ballpark yellow mustard base. So I'm going to do that. We're also going to use vinegar. And I often use white wine vinegar, but I also use rice vinegar and rice vinegar today. Any white vinegar will work, and I've heard people say that you can't use just regular white vinegar, but I say why not? Use what you've got, right? And then all we need is our salt and our pepper. So not many ingredients, especially if you skip a couple of them. It's super fast. The other add-in that you could do is you could do some finely chopped onion if you like that. If you know me, you know I'm never doing that. But I do know that people who like onion, it really adds to their coleslaw. So that's another option for you if you like, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, so let's get our tools. The first thing I need is a bowl. Okay, when you pick out your bowl, look at the bowl you think you need and get a bigger one. Because coleslaw, you need to do a lot of mixing, and so you want your big bowl, if you have it, much bigger than you think you need. I grab my tongs for mixing, and I'm also going to have to chop up my cauliflower. So if you're not doing that, you don't have to worry about it, but I'll need my cutting board and my knife. So this is so easy. First thing we do is we just open our bag. Okay, we need scissors. Okay. Now I'm just going to chop up a bit of the cauliflower. So I have florets already in my kitchen. Again, I don't always do this, and this is probably maybe a quarter of a small head. Maybe a little bit more. So what I'm doing is I'm chopping it up into the size sort of the coleslaw mix. And how I figured it out was I had some family over for dinner, and I pulled out my cauliflower mix, and I think I underestimated how much I thought everyone was going to eat. And I thought, how am I going to stretch this out? And so what I did was I went shopping in my fridge, saw the cauliflower, thought, oh, why not? It's part of that same family of cabbage. And it turned out to be my newfound thing. So it was a great little experiment. Okay, let me keep going. Okay, we'll just put this in here. Again, totally optional, but give it a try one time. Okay, so now we make our dressing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in, for this amount, probably 1/3 of a cup of the mayonnaise. Now, you'll notice I'm not going to measure. I'm going to eyeball it. When you do this, underestimate, because this will draw out some liquid. It will get more creamy as you go on. And you can add more later, but you can't take it out. And a gloopy coleslaw is no good. So put in a little bit less than you think that you need in this case. If I was doing a Dijon mustard, I would probably do a big heaping tablespoon of that type of mustard. For this one, it's a bit sharper and stronger, so I'm probably doing a little bit less, probably a heaping teaspoon. I'll taste it later to see if I need to change it. And for the vinegar, just a couple of good glugs. That much. I don't know how much that is. Again, You don't want to over put it in. You want to under a little bit. Now what we want to do is we want to mix, and mix more than you want or think you have to do, because you need to make sure all the ingredients are all mixed together. Sort of halfway through my mixing, I'm going to add in some salt and pepper. And I'm just doing a big teaspoon. So that was probably a teaspoon. It really benefits from salt. So now that we have it all mixed, I'm going to give it a taste right now. It's going to mellow. So you want a really good, strong, zesty taste. This you can eat right now. It would be great. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and also after it's sat in the fridge, you want to re-taste it, because as I said, it will mellow, and you'll maybe want to jazz it up a bit. Some other mix-ins you could have, a little bit of olive oil is great, hot sauce is great, green relish is kind of fun. If you like it a little sweeter, a little bit of honey, tossing in sunflower seeds or other nuts, super yummy. But I'll be back with you after it's sat for a few hours. As I said, you can eat it now, but this is a great keeper and a great make ahead. So I will see you when we're gonna have dinner, and we'll taste it again and see what we add to it. Hi guys, it's just about dinner, and I pulled my Cole Slaw out, and you can see it still looks great, not watery at all, not gloopy. First thing we want to do, so I made this in the morning. But I'm now going to have a quick taste of it, see how it tastes. Per usual, I usually need to put in some salt. It always seems to need salt after sitting, so always taste it after sitting. There's two other things that I do like to put on it, olive oil and hot sauce. Now for olive oil, I don't need to add a lot of hot sauce. That's less than a tablespoon, but it just adds some richness or something. And then the hot sauce, of course, it just depends how hot you want it. We like it a little spicy. Again, you could toss in some honey or some sugar. You could put in some green relish, is really yummy. So let me just mix this up and give it one final taste. It's good. Okay, we're having this tonight for a side dish. This also is great on tacos or in lettuce wraps. It just, it's good, and it's a keeper. It keeps many days in the fridge. So I hope you give this recipe a try. Until next time, keep cooking. Or you could throw in some feta. That'd be good.